Before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a YouTube SEO tool that helps you grow your channel using tags, titles, thumbnails. It's an amazing tool and it's what I've been using to grow this YouTube channel. So definitely check out my link in the description below. And by clicking on it, you'll learn more information and even get a free trial. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment in the comment section below, but let's get into the actual topic of the video.
Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Anthony here from Ant's Drone, and in today's video, we're gonna be talking about real estate. So we're not gonna be talking about real estate as like selling it. We're gonna be talking about it as in shooting it with your drone or your camera. I'm gonna share with you guys my advice and my tips based on my experience working in the industry. So I've been shooting real estate professionally for the past 2 years, maybe even closer to 3 now. And I got started with drones. Drones was the main motivation for me to get into the real estate game and to start making some money. I started with a DJI Phantom 4 Pro, and I worked up to getting a Mavic 2 Pro, and to this day it's my main drone for shooting real estate. The reason why the Mavic 2 Pro is my favorite drone for shooting real estate is because it has an amazing Hasselblad camera that shoots incredible photos, and it has an excellent video camera which shoots 4K at 30 frames per second. For shooting my interior photos, I use a Sony a6000. It is a pretty cheap camera, and in my opinion, Sony makes some of the best cameras out there. And for shooting video, I use a LUMIX GH5. LUMIX, it's also considered Panasonic GH5, so you can call it either one. The reason why I went with the Panasonic GH5 for shooting video is because it shoots amazing 4K video at 60 frames per second, which allows me to slow down the video footage, making it seem really smooth and really cinematic. I'll show you guys an example. So here's a shot that I did with the Panasonic GH5 regular speed. It looks honestly too fast and not as cinematic, but here is that same shot slowed down, and it just adds this whole cinematic feel and look to it. And that's why I always like when cameras have more frames per second. So, you know, it would be nice with the DJI Mavic 2 Pro to have 60 frames per second like my Panasonic, but I find that when you're in the sky with the drone, even if you slow stuff down, it is cool if you're lower, but if you're really high up there, it doesn't make a difference, honestly, because when you're that high up, you can't make out tiny details like that. That is a rundown of my gear. And I know I mentioned the Sony a6000, and I'll show you guys some pictures. Now I take the photos for the listings, and then I send the pictures into a really great company called Pro Image Experts. Now they didn't pay me to say anything about them, but if you're really looking at getting a really good editor for your real estate images, definitely check out Pro Image Experts. I'll link to it in the description below. And real quick guys, before we continue on with the video, I just want to give a shout out to TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is an SEO tool that allows you to grow your YouTube channel faster with awesome tools like tools that help you find the proper keywords and tags so that your video ranks in the algorithm, and also helping you to create awesome thumbnails. I personally have used TubeBuddy to help grow this YouTube channel, and I recommend it to all of my viewers. So definitely click my link in the description below to learn more and try it for free. The next thing I want to talk about with real estate is how do you get clients? And that's really interesting, especially in this new era that we're living in with social distancing. Because when I first moved to Arizona, I just walked into open houses, shook the realtors' hands, and really got to know them and established a relationship that way. You know, I did do internet marketing, I did do some brochures, so I've gotten some clients that have found out about me through that. But I really think in the beginning, establishing my business really had to do with that face-to-face connection. So this is something that I can't even really answer completely because of how different times are now compared to 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And basically, you're gonna have to be creative with getting clients. Shoot your uncle's house, your parents' house, your cousin's house, whoever owns a house that you know, even your friend's house, and put some work out there. Put yourself out on LinkedIn, put yourself out on Instagram, Facebook. Those are all going to be great platforms. You can even buy ads on Instagram and Facebook. And not to mention, if you start a YouTube channel, you can even buy ads on YouTube. So honestly, I would really start to build a collection of content of, you know, friends and family's houses, or whoever lets you shoot your house. A lot of people say, oh, don't do free work, never sell yourself short. The thing is that if you don't do the first few jobs for free, you're not going to establish trust with those clients. And you really only have to do it a few times. Like when I first moved out here, I did 2 jobs for free. And those 2 free jobs led to so many more jobs. So what you need to do is offer yourself out there. If you see a house down the street from you or in your neighborhood, call that realtor and let them know that, hey, I'll shoot your house for free because I'm trying to build my business. And they will gladly let you do it almost 99% of the time, because realtors love free stuff. So definitely take advantage of doing some free work, and don't just listen to those people that are like, don't do free work, because for me, doing those first few free jobs led to so much more paid work and thousands of dollars that I wouldn't have had in my pocket if I didn't do them. So let's get into the next part of it. A lot of people are either photographers or drone pilots, I've found. And for me, mastering all of it, you know, regular photography and drone photography and all that, has been a major advantage, because I'm able to go to listings and do everything from the drone shots to the interior photography to the video. I really can't stress enough how much, if you're gonna get into this business, how much you really should know everything in terms of photography, video, and drone. You shouldn't just think, oh, I'm gonna get into the real estate business and just do drone work. Now, don't get me wrong, it's possible. You could very well do that. I'm not saying it's not impossible, but I'm just saying I've gotten a lot of jobs because of my ability to do a bunch of these things like interior photography and drone work. It'll definitely open you up to a wider audience of clients that in turn is gonna grow your business. So honestly, if you're just flying drones now, the Sony a6000, you can get that right now, I think, for $400. It's really an inexpensive camera, and it shoots amazing pictures. I mean, a lot of people, they'll go out and buy like the most expensive camera that they can, when really you don't need to. Now, if you want to do interior video, then yes, you'll probably have to spend more money than the Sony a6000, because the a6000 doesn't shoot that great of interior video. But at least if you're offering interior photography and drone photography, I think that would be enough to really establish your business. And the third thing is offer great customer service to your clients. Let them know that you're trying to grow your business, because the biggest way that I've earned clients in this business is by word of mouth. So yeah, guys, if you want to check out my business and see some of the videos and pictures that I create, definitely head over to my Instagram, instagram.com/airobirdddrones, and I'll leave my link in the description. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, definitely hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you're updated when I create new videos. And please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, because it will help rank in the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.